Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome to another video. And this one's actually slightly different to the ones that I would normally do. It's not even a scheduled one for I'd normally do at 12 and 5 o'clock. But basically, I'm a massive Liverpool fan, as you guys might know from my channel. And today we have announced the signing of Darwin Nunez, who is, if you don't know, like this is a name that's been going around for months now, as one of the hottest prospects in world football. He is a young forward, 22 years old from Uruguay, and he has been tipped to the likes of Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United, and Liverpool in recent months. And today, Liverpool have announced the signing of Darwin Nunez for a fee of up to £75 million. So what that means is it is a deal worth €100 million, but it is a starter fee of £64 million with add-ons of 15 million, which haven't been disclosed yet as to what that might be. It might be us winning titles, it might be appearances, it might be goals. Who knows at this stage? But I wanted to make a video because I'm very excited by this deal. For me, he has a bit of a aura about him that Fernando Torres had, and I remember when he signed for Liverpool back in 2007. I just had that excitement. I knew a good amount about him because he was the captain, the youngest ever captain of Atletico Madrid, and he was that hot prospect for at the age of like 22, 23. So there's very much similarities between the two, and they're both very good-looking strikers. But yeah, like we have needed, I think, an out-and-out striker, and it remains to be seen whether or not Darwin will actually play as that out-and-out striker for us, because he likes to play from the left-hand side. He likes to cut in, kind of like that Mane role, and also kind of like Divock Origi, who has now departed the club. I'm not saying that Darwin and Origi are comparable. The only thing that it is comparable is that Darwin has chosen the number 27 shirt, so he actually takes the legendary Divock Origi's number, and they are big shoes to fill. I know it's meme. It is a meme that like Origi wasn't that good, but he was that clutch player for us. But he's a cult hero at the club. Every Liverpool fan holds him to such high esteem, even though technically he's not as good as like other forwards like Jota, like Salah, like Mane, like Firmino. But there's something about him that we trust, and yeah, he's a cult hero, so he leaves. But yeah, Darwin wearing the number 27 shirt. I thought he would have gone for a lower number. I don't know what numbers would be available. Obviously, with Mane potentially leaving, like it looks like he is going to be leaving, the number 10 does come available. But because Mane is still at the club, then that number 10 is still taken. And there is actually a chance that if Bayern Munich don't meet the valuation that Liverpool have set, there is a chance that Sadio comes back in and plays for the year in his last year of his contract. But yeah, it looks like the main possibility of our front three this season will be Darwin through the centre, Luis Diaz from the left, and Salah from the right, which is like could be huge. I love that when Klopp came in and we had a couple of years after, we obviously brought in the front three of, well, Firmino was already at club from Brendan Rodgers' era, and we brought in Sadio Mane, who was like Klopp's really first big signing that obviously was going to shape the club as it is today. I love how we've gone through an era where we signed two wingers that are African in Salah and Mane, obviously Senegalese and Egyptian respectively. But now it seems like we're going a bit of a South American theme with Luis Diaz being Colombian and Darwin, who is Uruguayan. So it's very interesting. But yeah, like I said, I am very excited by the deal, and what it does is it casts less of a certainty for most football fans that think that Haaland is going to be the key of City building this dynasty of like winning everything. It's not a foregone conclusion, and for me, it means that Liverpool are taking that next step to try and close the gap even more, because I think we've been unlucky with trophies over the last few years, but we have won trophies. What I mean by unlucky is we should have had more league titles by now. We were so close to winning it last season, but obviously a late City comeback ended that. But yeah, it just means that we go again, hopefully, and we're bringing in some younger talent. Obviously, we're bringing in Fabio Carvalho from Fulham, who's 19 years of age. We're looking at, is his name Callum Ramsey? He's a right back from Aberdeen for about 8 mil. He's about 18, 19. And obviously with Darwin coming in at 22. Last season we brought in Ibrahima Konate from Leipzig, who is 22, 23. So another youngster that's come in recent times. We are evolving, because the fear was with this Liverpool side is we were aging. John Henson's over 30. We've got Milner, who signed a new contract. He's 35, I think. We've got Thiago, who's now 30. We've got Van Dijk, who's 30. We've got Matip, who's not the youngest anymore. He's about 28, 29. So it's nice to refresh after coming so close to the quadruple last season. But yeah, I'm not going to rant anymore. I just wanted to make a video showing my excitement for this new signing, and I can't wait to see Darwin play and see this new evolution under Jurgen Klopp going forward. But until next time, guys, goodbye.